You know, a lot of people come to the Maldives looking for these crystal turquoise waters and the huts out over the sea, but not the international manager of mystery. I spend my days off in the off-day inn, tucked away in the side streets of Malé to live amongst the people. This is the international manager of mystery, staying in obscure hotels, so you don't have to. So hello there everybody and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back for episode 8. Yes, 8 of the International Manager of Mystery, managing obscure nations so you don't have to. In our last episode, we made the switch. We left Tonga and we moved over to the Maldives. So I've advanced several months. We're now in September 2020 and I've come back for a key game. We're going to take on Vietnam today over 2 legs in a playoff for the Asian Cup. If we win this playoff, we're going to get into the qualifying group stage. Let's see how we go. In the opening episode with Maldives, we finished off the World Cup qualifiers. We had a bit of a heavy defeat against Jordan, and then we gave ourselves some confidence back with an easy win over my former employers, Tonga. Since then, there have been 2 more friendlies. There was a narrow 2-1 defeat against Thailand. I must confess here, I did not actually take charge of this game. Why? Not through being lazy or anything like that. What happened is, after the Tonga game, I saw that I didn't line up any June friendlies. I just thought, I'm going to blitz through, I'm going to holiday through to the September dates. But I forgot this happens. It's happened to me before with international management on an earlier version of Football Manager. Whilst holidaying, somebody, whether it was the assistant manager or the Maldivian FA, somebody arranged the friendly against Thailand. And the friendly was arranged and played all while my manager was on holiday. So at least it was only a 2-1 defeat. Now for a match I did arrange and I did take charge of. We've just played Bangladesh. And we beat them 4-2. It was quite a game. Bangladesh played with this weird formation. They had a sweeper, and then they had centre-backs, wing-backs, and defensive midfielders. It was very strange. But we did manage to break them down. We cut them open 4 times. They did actually take a 2-1 lead in the second half, but we powered back with this guy, Ashadullah Abdullah, scoring a hat-trick. He'd previously only managed 2 goals in 26 caps, but he's added 3 there, so great stuff from him. As for Vietnam, I was trying to work out what was going on with these Asian Cup qualifiers, because we were not included in the first round, and I was thinking the first round seemed to have a lot of teams that were ranked higher up than us. And then you'll notice here, Vietnam actually lost in that round to Afghanistan. So it seems what happens with these Asian Cup qualifying playoffs is rather than have all the lowest ranked teams play each other with the winners advancing to face more kind of seeded teams, they actually have the higher ranked teams play first. The winners go into the group stage. They're already guaranteed their place in the group stage. And the losers get a second chance against the losers, like the losers, the poor performers of the Asian Confederation. So Vietnam have lost both their matches against Afghanistan, and now they play us over 2 legs. Vietnam are ranked 171st in the world, whereas we are currently ranked 190th. So on paper, they're the better team. If you just look at the fact that we've got a population of under 400,000 and they've got a population of over 90 million, you know, that should give them more depth. Before we get into that, I did get one other news item about the South Asian Football Championships. The draw was made for the group, and then I came to my fixtures and I couldn't find it anywhere, and I was trying to figure out what was going on. Then I finally realized that the draw was made in August 2020 for the championship taking place in December 2021. Interesting. We've been drawn with Bhutan, Pakistan, and Sri Lanka. Going by world rankings, we should be able to beat Bhutan and Sri Lanka. Pakistan, on the other hand, are way up in 154th. I'm hoping we can get second place in that group and make it to the semis at least. On to today's match then. Vietnam are favourites, as you might have expected. Both teams are in inconsistent form, however. Vietnam only 1 win in the last 5. So I'm going to stick with this 4-3-3 that worked against Tonga and worked against Bangladesh. Something where we're going to take a little bit of attacking initiative. So this is how we are lining up. Abdullah's keeping his place in the team, the hat-trick hero from the Bangladesh game. I mean, my midfielders aren't ideally suited to these kind of roles, but I just find that these work much better than the alternative, which would just be the generic central midfielder role. All right, Vietnam lining up with a 4-5-1, so I guess they're coming here looking for a draw. Let's tell the team we're the underdogs, and that did not work at all. In fact, Sama Hussein switched off the cheeky right back. All right, I've got faith in you. So that motivated 3 players. Yeah, I still need to establish a bit of a rapport with my Maldives team. Okay, so Vietnam kickoff in the white. We're in the red. It's a sold-out national stadium. All 11,000 seats taken. Let's hope the performance doesn't match the name of my hotel. Anyway, Vietnam having the early play. They're passing the ball around confidently, but we just bully them off it. Long ball over the top. Didn't work this time, but it'll work next time. Excuse me. All right, what was I saying? Long ball over the top just becomes a counter-attack. They play kind of 2 medium-length balls of their own and take the lead. All right, this could be a short Asian Cup qualifying campaign. I think the FA just want us to be competitive. So that's a bit vague. What would they count as being competitive? Maybe this will be one of those things where they say, but we can understand why you were knocked out by a team like Vietnam. Oh, dearie me, we are not creating anything. Let's show some passion, boys. Do it for the team, for the shirt, for the badge, for the flag. But okay, Rashid's got the ball. He plays it back to Essa. Shaifu, Rashid again. He plays Abdullah through. Hat-trick hero from the last game. Ooh, took a shot from a tight angle when he was under pressure from the defender. But it's a shot at least. Okay, we've kind of settled into the game now. We had a bit of a nervy start, I guess. But now Vietnam, I guess, got their early goal, and they're trying to sit back. Okay, Rashid with it now. Plays in Shaifu. Plays it out wide to Ahmed. What are you going to do, Ahmed? You shot when you should have squared it. Come on, just play it like to the 6-yard line, and there would have been a tap-in goal there. And the corner goes nowhere. We're edging it in terms of chances now, so I think it's going to be a matter of encouraging the team or bullying the team into doing something much better. So I'm going with the aggressive one. Oh, the fullbacks don't like that. I have faith in you. Oh, never mind. Let's just get back out there. I'll sub the fullbacks off if needs be. Let's see what we can do in the second half. Can we get back into this? I mean, we played very well in the second half against Bangladesh, so we'll be looking for something like that here. I'm going to encourage the boys a bit. Come on, get yourselves back into this. Okay, here we go. Ahmed, but he gets dispossessed, but he wins it back. Nice battling play from Ahmed there. What was that? What was that? Somebody hold up a picture of a goal in the crowd and to put him off. Okay, these full-backs, I'm not liking their attitude here. So we're going to bring on Sinaz, Afrad. Let's get those guys off. Okay, I mean, midfield are not playing too well. I'm going to give them a little bit more time. Okay, nothing is happening in the second half. Come on, at least get a draw. So we've still got some hope when we go to Ho Chi Minh City next month. I'll go with Ahmed. No, he's fairly poor. I'm going to go with Wahid. He's got the desire to do something. So let's go more attacking. Probably going to regret this. We are going to go route 1, pump that ball into the box, shoot on sight, hit some early crosses. Come on, boys, up the tempo. Oh my god, this is going to be the final highlight, and Vietnam have won the ball. It's back to their keeper. I hate it when this happens. You do all the tactical changes and then the game just fizzles out. Well, that is disappointing. 1-0 defeat. Vietnam, all credit to them. They did what they set out to do. Early goal, sit back. I'm not happy with that, boys. Oh, Right, the next match, if we look at the schedule, the next match is in a month's time. We've arranged a friendly with Laos, so we're going to hang out in Southeast Asia a little bit. So I'll play the friendly with Laos and come back for the second leg, fade to black, and be right back. So here we are, folks, back for the second leg, Vietnam and the Maldives. We've got a big ask to overturn that 1-goal deficit from the first leg. Let's see what happens here. Luckily, I checked with the FA. For this one, they only want us to be competitive. And they say that they hope we can continue to be competitive. So as long as we don't get hammered, I think we're okay. One thing I did notice, which might put a time limit and expiry date on my time at the Maldives, is for this South Asian Championship that's coming up next year, we're expected to win it. So I'm guessing this is why my predecessor lost his job. Why are we expected to win it? I'm not sure. We're not one of the strongest teams there. Perhaps it's because if you go to the screen, the nation overview screen, India, Nepal, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Pakistan are all classed as rivals. So maybe it's a case of, we win it or they do. So off you go. I did have one game. Sorry, I forgot to show you that. The friendly we played against Laos, and unfortunately, it was another 1-0 defeat. We were close in this one, though. We had a couple of good chances to equalise late on. On another day, we would have got a better result. Right, here's how we're lining up today. We're trying something a little bit different. We're going for a 4-4-1-1. The Vietnam, I'm told, are going to line up with a 4-5-1 again. So this will give us a bit of extra bite moving between midfield and attack. I'm putting Ahmed here in as an inverted winger. It's his best position. We'll see how that works. Hopefully, though, that'll lead to him cutting inside more and linking up with the striker and the attacking midfielder there. Let's go out there and cause an upset. Okay, getting a bit better with the team talks. I've given up on squad team meetings when the squad get together, because with Tonga I always got them all G'd up and they were happy, and here they're always unhappy with whatever I say. So I didn't do one today. We've done the tunnel interview. Here we go then. I think we're playing in the red again. No, we're playing in the blue. Sorry, just to confuse you. We're playing in the blue. Vietnam in the red. We are playing here in Mai Dun in Hanoi. All right. I brought up the match information screen there. Oh, and here we go. A Maldives attack. They had the right idea, but there just wasn't enough on the ball to get it out to the wing. Oh, but a mistake by the defender. Abdullah's through. Oh, Abdullah, that was the chance. Here come Vietnam, looking to make us regret it as early as possible. They're holding onto the ball very nicely. We can only dream of such passing play. Oh my God. The defenders were just watching. They were just ball watching. And Van Kiet scores the goal. Oh, right. Yeah, I am trying out a bit of a new formation here. Oh, hello. We got an injury over here. Someone who's not fully fit. I don't know. I know it's only a game, but I always feel a bit guilty about them telling my team to go in hard on a player who's got a knock, like you're deliberately trying to injure them. Not very professional. Okay. Anyway, it's another Vietnam attack. Oh, this is not looking good. I don't think this formation is producing what I hoped it would. Okay, bit of a miscommunication between the keeper and the defender there, but never mind. We've got the ball. What can we do with it? We can give it away. That's what we can do. Come on, win the ball back. Win the ball back again. Yes, that's it. That's what I'm talking about. Come on, Abdullah. This time, don't miss. This time, he doesn't miss. That's more like it. We're back in this, people. We're back in this. Another goal, and away goals will come into play, I believe. So let's see what we can do here. Let's encourage them. Come on, let's have some more of that direct play. We like that. Okay, here we go. It's another attack for us. Oh, and the through ball gets blocked, and now we've got to watch out for the counter-attack. Here come Vietnam. Oh, and he gets crunched with a tackle from behind. Referee lets it go. Rashid plays in Ahmed, the inverted winger, who plays in no one. There were two guys there, and you played the ball in between both of them. And now Vietnam has scored. Deary me. That is the frustrating thing about managing teams at this level, the amount of mistakes like that you see. I mean, yeah. You see that maybe if you're managing in the lower leagues of quite a small nation. But yeah, you don't get it that often when you're managing around top teams in Europe. Anyway, Let's see, can we get an equaliser before half-time? We've already scored once. Come on, get to that ball. Good. The Vietnamese guy gave up on the chase, and it's come to the back post. Penalty! Yes, penalty. We're back in this. Come on. We've got to score this penalty. Ahmed, I know you can do it. Come on. Come on, Ahmed. Oh, you... What? Oh, sorry, I got a cough. He hit the bar, and then, of course, he froze there because he can't kick the ball again because it's rebounded. But he could have moved, could have done something. He could have... In that situation, I would shape up like I was going to hit the ball just to kind of fool the defenders and then have... Because he wouldn't be offside or something. And then have one of my teammates come in. Come on, we can do better than this. Okay, I don't care who's demotivated. Just get out there. Oh, that penalty was... We had that one-on-one in the second minute and that penalty right at the end of the half. I think we're definitely going to live to regret those two missed opportunities. It could have been 3-2. Actually, it couldn't, because if we'd scored that early one-on-one, that would have changed the entire complexion of the game. But here come Vietnam. Oh, dearie me. Look at how many players are in the box, and nobody stopped them. Okay, and Vietnam are now coming forward. They're playing quite patiently, taking their time. They've got a man over on this flank. They've played it back into the centre. Oh, okay. Bit of a stutter from the game there. Oh, they're just passing it around for fun now. Come on, where's one of those crunching tackles? Oh, he's hit the post twice. And it still hasn't even gone out. Okay, we're going to make some substitutions, I think. Okay, this guy, the inverted winger, that's just not working, is it? Okay, we're going to bring on Ibrahim Mohammed then. He can play as a regular winger. We're going to switch things up front as well. Abdullah has scored, so we might just leave him there. What about this attacking midfielder, though? I'm going to bring on this guy, Farmy. He was getting asked after the last game, like, why didn't you bring this guy on? So I'm bringing him on. We'll see what happens. And we're going to make some tactical switches as well then to accommodate that. All right, I need another striker on the pitch. Here we go, Hussein Ibrahim. Going to go 4-4-2 now. He's going to work as an advanced forward, more attacking football, and be more expressive. More direct passing, please. Clear the ball to the flanks. Hit those early crosses. Just a bunch of random stuff. Okay, changes are being made. Push forward, come on. Play with a bit of pride. Let's at least make it 3-2. Well, our attacking formation seems to be containing Vietnam a lot better than our defensive counter-attacking formation. Okay, this is just going to peter out, isn't it? A disappointing defeat for Maldives. At least we scored. There was a news item before the game, or after the last game, sorry, where saying that we set a record of not scoring in consecutive Asian Cup qualifying matches. At least we've broken that streak, if nothing else. Okay, we will not be going to the Asian Cup. Vietnam win through on their second chance. Going to tell them I was not happy with that. I wasn't. Yeah, the squad react negatively, of course. Maldivan FA, disappointed that we weren't competitive, but they understand we had a difficult draw. They've decided to allow me to remain in charge. Well, thank you. Oh, I did not know this. We have a tournament coming up. The Solidarity Cup. Okay, I thought this was one of the under-23 things. The Asian Solidarity Cup. Right. We've got a tournament, so we've got our rivals, Bangladesh. We've already beaten them. Okay, this is all exciting. Cambodia, 189th in the world. And Mongolia, 161st. Ooh. But, going by that, there's a chance we can get through here. And we're in a group with 4 teams. The other side of the draw has 5 teams. So they're going to have an extra game to play. Oh, okay. We have a new episode coming up, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to come back for the Solidarity Cup. A disappointment in the Asian Cup today, but what can you do? All right, I'm Dodgy Gamer. Thanks for watching. See you again soon.